Once upon a time, there were two siblings, Jonathan and Emily, that moved into an old house at outskirts of town. They stumbled upon a strange old game in the attic of their new home. The game was called the Devil's Quiz, and it promised to grant the player's greatest desire in exchange for answering a series of questions. Jonathan, the older of the two, was intrigued by the game and picked it up to examine it. As he opened the game box, a dark figure appeared before them, introducing himself as the devil, Lucifer. He explained that the game was a test of knowledge and wisdom and that the prize for winning was the player's greatest desire. Naive to the true nature of the game, the children decided to play along. The devil, with a sly grin on his face, began to ask questions, each more difficult than the last. Jonathan, unsure of the answer to the first few questions, guessed, but as the game progressed, the questions became darker and more twisted. Jonathan realized too late that they were not playing a game, but bargaining with the devil himself. Emily, seeing her brother in distress, tried to stop him from playing, but it was too late. Each round the stakes got higher, questions became harder, and the room temperature dropped, making Jonathan shiver. The child desperately tried to quit the game, but the board was stuck to the floor and the dice wouldn't stop rolling. Jonathan soon started losing. The devil smirked and whispered, "The price for losing will be your soul." The child, now frightened, begged for mercy, but the devil just laughed and rolled the dice. The devil asked, "What is the most ancient and powerful spell known to man?" Jonathan, unsure of the answer, guessed the spell of Solomon. The devil sneered, "Incorrect. The true spell is much older and its knowledge has been lost to time." The devil asked, "What is the key to unlocking the gates of hell?" Jonathan, panicked, answered, "The key is the blood of a pure soul." The devil laughed, "Incorrect. The gates of hell can only be unlocked by the hand of the devil himself." The devil asked, "What is the incantation to summon the demon king Asmodeus?" Jonathan, trembling, answered, "I don't know." The devil grinned, "Correct. Only those with knowledge of the occult would know the incantation." The devil asked, "What is the most important thing in the world to you?" The child, desperate to save their soul, answered, "My family." The devil grinned, "Too bad, that's incorrect. The correct answer was your soul." And with that, Jonathan's soul was claimed by the devil and dragged down to the depths of hell. Emily, devastated by the loss of her brother, swore to get revenge on the devil and rescue Jonathan's soul. She spent months researching and studying the occult, determined to find a way to defeat the devil. But as she delved deeper into the occult, she realized that the devil had not only claimed her brother's soul, but had also set his sights on hers. As Emily grew more desperate to save her brother, the devil appeared before her again, offering her a deal. He would return Jonathan's soul, but only if Emily agreed to take his place in the depths of hell. Emily, desperate to save her brother, was forced to make a decision that would change her life forever. She agreed to the devil's deal, and her soul was claimed as well, joining her brothers in the eternal torment of hell. But as Emily's soul was dragged down to the depths of hell, she remembered the lessons she had learned during her studies of the occult. With her last ounce of willpower, Emily was able to recite the incantation to summon the demon king Asmodeus, who she had learned was a powerful ally against the devil. Asmodeus appeared before her, and Emily begged him to save her and her brother's souls from the devil's grasp. Moved by Emily's determination and bravery, Asmodeus agreed to help. He confronted the devil, and in a fierce battle, was able to defeat him and free the souls of Jonathan and Emily. The siblings found themselves back in the attic of their home, the game The Devil's Quiz nowhere to be found. Though they were relieved to be back home, they were forever changed by their experience, and the memory of the devil and their time in hell haunted them for the rest of their days.